Hey bros, back at the Silverado this morning. James and Paul and I got, well, we're putting the panhard bar back on. And then we got brake line tabs here. Go ahead and put the stick on there. These are to a Toyota, because I parted out so many Toyotas. These will be perfect. One will sit, let me show you guys. One will sit right here. Kind of like that. So that'll be for those. And then here's our custom made length brake lines we had made at Olympia Hydraulics. Okay, so then after they get this done, and Paul was prepping the pieces to tack together the final third prototype lower profile lower coilover mount. So he's going to get that all tacked together and ready, so that way when Derek comes in tomorrow, you can get that welded up and get the dimes welded on it. Then we'll install the coilovers and the reservoirs then. But after we get that done, we're going to get a head start on these brakes here. And we got to get the line on this side. It's kind of tucked behind the tower, but it's got a really bad burr on the double flare, so we're going to see if we can cut it and reflare it. If not, replace that line. And then we'll fill the brakes up and bleed them. So let's get started, guys. We got a bunch of stuff to do here. finished the truck's assembly after we lowered it to make the Cougar House Fab 6-inch 4-link lift kit. So there she is done. You know, now we got to, tomorrow I need to get a hard line to replace the hard line on this side, and then the hard line on the passenger side doesn't reach behind the shock tower where we got both the flexible soft lines mounted in the same location on either side, so it's symmetrical. So we got to extend that line, and then once we get those lines, we'll just pick those up from Napa. It's easy to get something standard like that for a Chevy or Ford or Dodge. So we'll go get one of those tomorrow, install all that, bleed the brakes, take it for a quick spin to town, because make sure everything feels good and whatnot. We made some alignment adjustments this afternoon. We spent a few hours doing it so we could get the caster just right as far as like a stock height Ford Super Duty. So we set that caster number, and then also we have to adjust the toe. But we got the toe adjustment set pretty good. You know, we have to drive it and make sure if we need to adjust it more. But then we'll bring it back, and then we'll pull out the factory transfer case, and we got an Atlas transfer case for it. So we'll do a box opening video on that in the next episode here, and then we'll show you guys what all came with that. And we got it through Advanced Adapters. So we'll put their advanced adapter plate on the back of the 4L60E, and then install the Atlas and design and fabricate it a transmission transfer case cross member. And then we'll at that time we'll know if we have to shorten the rear driveline or not. You never know when you do something custom like that. So I told Rick that. I said, hey, we may have to shorten that one. And then once we get that installed, I can send those numbers off to Tom Wood's driveline, and he'll send us out our high angle front driveline for it. And then we'll tear everything down for powder coating. So that'll be pretty exciting, guys. You know, it's been a long journey on this truck. It's been a lot of work. You know, we finished it. You guys should see what trolls and people say on social media, you know, just complaining, why can't we finish it? Well, I did finish it, you know, and Rick and Eric, you know, loved it at first. Eric really loved it, and then his dad's like, hey, I want it to be lower. So we went from the 12-inch lift down to our 6-inch lift. So that's why it took time. We finished it, but we had to redo it, and I'm pretty impressed that it took us a month to redo it. You know, that's pretty impressive. So now that we're through this, we have the prototyping process done. The lift kits are in the computer. All we got to do is start plasma cutting out the parts on the table and assembling them. So we're ready to go ahead and have kits ready for trucks to come in, so they're ready for when the truck gets here, or we're able to ship them off. So feels pretty good to be at that point, guys. It's been a long journey and a long road for me designing and fabricating these lift kits to actually start selling them and producing them for folks. So all right, guys. Well, hey, thanks for listening to me. Thanks for being here throughout this whole journey and being with me as I've designed and made these lifts. Thanks for your constant support as always, guys. If you guys like what we do, you know the spiel. Check us out at cougarhousegarage.com. Check us out at Facebook.com/Cougar House Garage. And we are Cougar House Garage on Instagram, guys. Keep up on the daily with all the crazy projects there. We'll catch you in the next episode.